So autumn is here, and sometimes we get wonderful weather like today. The sun is shining and it's great for taking a long walk outside. But sometimes, like the week before and the next week, we're about to have a week of rain. And I know a lot of us don't like long walks in rainy, gray and cold weather. And of course you can still go into nature, and I encourage you to go into nature even if the weather is not perfect. But I'm aware that we're not able to go for long walks usually when it's raining and it's cold and it's freezing and it's windy. It's just not so comfortable, so we usually just go out maybe for half an hour or so, something like that, and sometimes we just stay inside. But it would be a real shame to lose the connection with nature, so I want to help you with an idea how to bring the nature inside. One of the cutest ways I have found is nature corner or nature table, as they call it. Sometimes they call it even nature shell, depends on where you have it, where you set it up. It's sort of nature sacred place. And the degree to which you make it just sacred is up to your family. Some people have it like a decoration, they set it up and they don't let anybody touch it. And for some people it's much more interactive. That's how we are. I let my kids put things in the nature corner, take them out and change accordingly. Now I want to show you some things that you can put into the nature corner so you'll know how to set it up, and then we'll set one together. I have lots of materials here. Now let's look at them one by one. I'll go into more detail about what to put into nature corner and how to store everything in another video if you're interested. But just to recap here, things you gather from nature and man-made things from natural materials are all welcome in nature corner. However, you can stretch these unwritten rules and definitions if you want and add plastic toy animals, for instance, or anything you like. It's your home, your rules. There's no wrong way as long as you don't hurt anyone or anything in the process. As you can see, there are plenty of options, but today we're here for the gnomes, right? So let's check them out. My daughter has this wooden crate full of gnomes. First, we've got some that we made from a craft kit, and some of them Grandpa cold brought. Then here are the ones I made for my little gnome-loving girl. The brown one lost his cap because he was on a birthday ring and the flames from the candle got too close to his head. So take care, these gnomes are not fire safe. Some of them are really roughed up already and others are a bit newer, but they went through a lot of playing. If somebody wants, let me know in the comments, I can show you how to make one. We made some gnomes from pine cones, and they're great for positioning on plant pots and alike because their limbs are made from this fuzzy wire, also called pipe cleaners or chenille stems. And this one is made from felt rowing and little pieces of jersey with wire frame inside. This one is just felted and has really been through a lot. She had it for more than 10 years, slept with it and took it everywhere, and it shows. My son also has a crate of gnomes because he wanted to have his collection as well. He made all those gnomes himself with no help of any adult. Kids are really capable and crafty if we let them. So here's my empty windowsill, and I like to start with a big branch or a root of some kind. I got this one from my alpha male. He brought it from fieldwork once, and you can usually find this kind of roots in the water when they are washed out nicely, and they can look really decorative. Then if you like, you can also add some kind of cloth. This was a piece of clothing that has fallen apart, so now I use it like this. It's nice if you make some pleats and if you hide the edges that you don't want seen. Like for this one, I don't want to have this edge seen, so I will just hide it. And sometimes you need to play a little bit until you find the right setup that you really like. Now that we've got our bases done, we'll put on some autumn-inspired things. Now you will see why I suggested so many little pieces, because they're really nice for not just setting up the table, but also for prompting things so that they can stand on and that they don't just fall down. Since it's autumn, we have to have some mushrooms and some acorns. Now you see why we need these little prompts, so that our gnomes can sit up the way we like it. Because of course we need some gnomes in our autumn corner. That's just the way it is. And this one is made from wire, so we can position it somewhere else as well. I chose autumn colors of brown, orange and this drape ochre color. And as long as I stick to this palette, everything will kind of look well together. This is the gnome that my daughter made from wood. I just wanted to finish this side a little bit, and since I want the focus to be on these gnomes, I put a bit more neutral colors at the ends so that the center part is our focus. I will add some little things behind because I always like it when the nature corner is not just nice from one side, but you can kind of go and explore a little bit and you always find something cute behind it. It's like Easter eggs for my kids. I hope you enjoyed this nature corner. Like and subscribe if you did. I've got much more of this coming on, and I hope you make something beautiful in your home or go to nature to collect some nature materials. It's so much fun and it's such a nice activity. Have fun, see you next week, bye bye!